In a 5-star coaching session, we need to do 5 things. Okay, so we want to accomplish 5 things in a 5-star coaching session. And if we do this, right, my experience is that the coaching client will leave saying, I got a lot of value from that on a gut level, on an intuitive level, on a like a practical level, an emotional level, and on a spiritual level. So those 5 things are, number 1, presence. They need to get present, meaning, let's call it mindfulness. They need to come here. Mindfulness is kind of mind emptiness, or really what it is to fill the mind with experience rather than with thoughts, right? To have a mind full of experience and presence rather than a mind full of abstract distractions. So getting present. Second is to process. Okay, so we want to process a little bit. And that also helps us get present. And when we process and we're heard, it builds rapport, it builds connection, it builds trust. By the way, the 3rd step in a 5-star coaching session is insight, right? Insight. They need to have an insight. They need to have a new way of looking at something, a new perspective. They need to say, oh, gosh, now I see what I was doing. Right? There are 2 ways to get a person to do something or to change. One is to tell them, you need to do this thing and change. And another way is to offer them what they need so that they have the insight themselves. And then they say, oh, I need to change. And the second one is, it requires more attention and skill to do it, and patience, but the change is much longer lasting. It's much more powerful when they come to the realization. Yeah. And so one of the ways that we do this is with Achieve, Avoid, Act, helping them to get clearer about what they want to achieve, what they want to avoid, and what their next action step is. And then 4th is they need to make a commitment. Okay, what are they going to commit to do? And by walking them through Achieve, Avoid, Act, they come up with the thing that they need to do, where you can help guide them to come up with it. And then you can ask them, will you do it? And have them make a commitment that they will do it. And that commitment out loud is very important. And there's work that has to happen to get them to the point. And then finally is action. They need to hang up with you or leave the session and then go into the world and do something, so that the next week when they show up, they can say, I took action and here are the results that I got. And it's fine if the results were positive, negative, whatever, because you reward them for taking action, right? And the way that you kind of reward them is with your letting them know, I really admire you. I respect you for taking action. Good job that you did the thing, even though the results you got weren't necessarily perfect, or maybe they got great results. It's like in these classes, if someone says that they implemented and they got a new client for $2,500, I say, great job implementing, not great job getting a new client. Like, that's how I'm thinking, is good job going and taking action. And if someone says, I implemented, I made a video and I put it up on and no one watched it, I say, great job implementing. Right? Because in the world, we can't really control what other people do. We can just control what we do. And so we need to implement. That's it.